Now, even though they haven't met in this tournament yet, they did meet in Brawl League 2s 2 weeks ago, and Lil Cap and Phazon actually beat Wilson and Starlight. So this is a salty run back of sorts for 2 weeks ago. Lil Cap and Phazon coming in third, Wilson and Starlight coming in fourth.
Did Starlight play Cannon?
I don't know. I was EU.
That's the big question then. Because if he did, which I don't think he did, then that could be the catalyst. I think Dobrain was the only one to bring Cannon out of 2v2s, wasn't he?
There were people playing Zolt.
Were there really?
Lil Cap is going even, though, with this cannon so far. Almost gets the ground pound. Starlight's able to dodge through it. You see him right on the edge. Ooh, the side air ends up dropping. Against the weapon. It's sword against sword.
Both players looking for their sword approaches. Lil Cap losing his sword. Starlight getting connected by Lil Cap's recovery. That's going to be first stock of Grand Finals. Lil Cap taking that advantage. He needs to extend his stock out as much as possible. He's going to be looking at trying to push Starlight off of one side, maybe to create a little bit of pressure. Ooh, still not really worrying too much about losing his weapon either. Nice dodge on Lil Cap to get past Starlight's side air. We all seen what happens when Starlight lands one of those. It's just a constant string of attacks that follows.
Spot dodge coming out from Lil Cap. Starlight doesn't get hit by the neutral light follow-up. He has Lil Cap on the edge. You're just going to see him hover. It's going to be a jump side air as Lil Cap tries to come over the corner, recovering high. You see the weapon juggle, trying to delay the weapon spawn as long as possible. There it comes. Lil Cap's able to get to it. D-Light recovery. Starlight is not dead.
Lil Cap has hammer now, though. That might make a big difference. Finding a side air on a Starlight right now.
Oh no! Oh no!
Finding a Z, and we know what happens when Starlight hits those Z's.
He comes back stronger than ever before.
Well,
the D-Light in recovery.
The next game.
Yeah, yeah. But overall, it has led to him winning the set somewhat convincingly. Was the max range down air. It's going to be the side signature. Not quite going to kill yet. He has the sword in hand. He elected for the dare over the side air, but you saw him right on Lil Cap's tail. The D-Light side air. The neutral light coming out from Lil Cap. Can he take game one? There's a big down air, taking away Lil Cap's second stock.
But he's got a fresh stock left. And Starlight in the red already. Lil Cap, all he really needs is a downlight recovery in order to put a lot more pressure on a Starlight, give him enough time to get something like a hammer, follow up with a neutral air. But it doesn't even matter. Downlight side air is all it's going to take. Lil Cap putting that pressure down on a Starlight, going right into game number 2, taking game number 1 and the advantage in the set. Lil Cap only needs 2 more games to take this down. It could potentially end up with a Lil Cap victory in this pre-reset Grand Finals.
Now, more often than not, and I'm going to go back and actually look up the numbers on this. More often than not, even when there's a bracket reset, the person coming from the winner's side of the bracket almost always wins by like a pretty heavy margin. Very few times have we seen the person that comes from losers finals go on to win the tournament. And Lil Cap is trying to make sure that definitely happens this time. He has a huge damage lead onto Starlight so far. Another D-Light side air. He now has the hammer stomp side air and taking next to no damage on his first stock. Lil Cap showing utter domination so far.
Literally.
Starlight wasn't able to get a cannon in his hands whatsoever.
Literally one hit on a Lil Cap from Starlight. Maybe one string at the most, and he takes that down. A full stock ahead of Starlight. What an impressive showing from Lil Cap in the start of the second game. And look at that patience as well. Standing completely still.
Almost taking Lil Cap off the side, but you see those side airs back to the stage, able to get back to the wall. But we could see Starlight falling here. There's a dare and there's a ground pound. Starlight evening up the stocks.
Lil Cap with the neutral air, trying to find a little bit more damage on the Starlight. He has him in kill potential for Bodvar's 6.
Starlight to orange and the kill, finishing it off. He's been looking for that all day. I think that's the first time he's finished it off with that recovery hit. Every single other recovery I think today has missed. That one hit, and it couldn't have come at a better time for Starlight.
Call that the 7 deadly C's, because it took him just right around the world. Like, what was that? Was that literally 7 hits? I kind of want to go back and see, because that would be such a fantastic name for that move. The 7 deadly C, the 7 C's, whatever. I don't know what I just said. I'm just hyped right now because that was insane. Starlight looking for that cannon. Gonna find a sword. Lil Cap looking for a little bit of retaliation here, trying to find a little bit of pressure, but Starlight with so much momentum after that huge kill, I don't think he's worried right now.
I mean, he has Lil Cap in kill percent at this point. Lil Cap just now getting Starlight into the beginning stages of orange. He does have the hammer. We could see him making quick work. Starlight doesn't find a kill option here. The dare misses. More unanswered damage. It's going to be a dare, but he doesn't find a ricochet. There's the side air, the weapon toss. Starlight is without a weapon, but there is a spawn on the field. It's going to be a cannon. The instinct is going to pick up and kill Starlight. Putting a win under his belt here, tying up the set.
Cannonball for the win. That is something to be said about that. I don't know what it is right now, but there's something to be said about it. What a crazy ascension to the next level that Starlight just performed.
And like, nobody used it in 2s, man. It's just been 1s, and it's just been Dobrain and Starlight. That's so weird. Like that never happens.
Well, in NA, I think you can give them a pass because NA is so stubborn about using swords, about sticking to like a single character forever. I mean, I think Boomy and Starlight, or not Starlight, Boomy and Stevenator are the only 2 who really have a comfortable multi-character pick. But right now, like, this cannon, there's no way we're not going to be seeing more of this with the upcoming tournaments. There's literally no way.
Downlight dare. Starlight gets the dodge, picks up the neutral air. Lil Cap was trying to confirm that kill, but Starlight was deep enough in the push-off column. He didn't tunnel vision back to the wall. Lil Cap does pick up the kill anyway.
Starlight looking for a little bit of pressure off stage. Lil Cap looking to use that hammer in some method, but Starlight really not giving him any options.
Now, it's a shame that Adaptation GG has folded because somebody needs to sponsor Lil Cap. With everything that Starlight has been able to do today, Lil Cap has a full stock lead on him right now.
Lil Cap currently with a slight advantage over Starlight right now, finding the recovery. Not going to take him off the top. That's a very high kill ceiling on this map. So it's going to take a little bit more than that for him to find that recovery kill, unless he gets him much higher in the air. The weapon throw, not going to connect. The recovery, though, that is going to do it. Popping him up just enough from that downlight in order to find that kill.
And he went with the recovery. He didn't need to push the mechanical execution of the neutral heavy gravity cancel. He was just able to do it with the recovery. Much easier to execute. There's another D-Light into the ground pound coming out from Starlight. We've seen that multiple times today. I think he just goes for that so he doesn't want to juggle or anything. He just wants to reset the neutral as fast as possible. Lil Cap keeping his full stock lead, though. The weapon toss. Lil Cap is so good at weapon starving Starlight so far. He doesn't use it as much as just a trap where he plays around it for a little bit. A lot of times when he just immediately throws away his weapon and picks up a new one, that's when he's able to extend these leads and put out so much damage. He does end up falling here, but Starlight deep in the red on his final stop.
Both players, though, are on their final stock, and Starlight in the red. Lil Cap, if he can find his positioning, if he can reset to neutral right now, that will be the best position he can possibly be in, because he has so much to work with. He's got Starlight in the air right now. He's got Hammer, So many strong tools to work with, and there's the down air. Lil Cap, 1 game away from taking the tournament. Starlight trying to prove that this cannon can win tournaments. He's still pushing at it right now, looking for that win. Trying to look for that reset.
On the field, small Enigma on the field, small Brawlhaven on the field, and it's going to be Enigma. Starlight has taken down more than a few people on this map so far. He took down Steve. He took down Isidru. Will he take down Lil Cap on this map as well?
Starlight, Lil Caps, both starting off with falling neutral airs. Neither one going to connect, but Starlight does find cannon. Lil Cap just playing with him with that unarmed kit right now.
What is this unarmed pressure that he's able to put out? He's brought Starlight from nothing to orange.
Now he's got him in red. He's got hammer. He's got the kill pressure. If he can get him off stage, side air. There it is.
What
kill
is
pressure.
Going on?
1 hit, 1 down light from Starlight is all he took. That was the only damage. Lil Cap already starting this game off strong. Game number 4, looking to take this tournament down right now.
Starlight doesn't hit the recovery here that he hit last time on Miami Dome that led to the kill. Lil Cap with a big lead at this point. We've seen the side airs come out from Starlight. He expected Lil Cap to recover low. Falling side air from Lil Cap. More and more damage.
Starlight trying to find his way back. Side air from Lil Cap, putting a lot more pressure on a Starlight. Down light, not going to connect. Side air, probably going to come. Side air going to come out in just a second. Starlight looking for the kill. Recovery, not going to be able to. He Z's again.
Starlight!
He
commits too hard. I think he was worried about being right above Lil Cap, so he went down low. He was worried about the hammer recovery, so he went down low, and he just kept going and kept going. And then by the time he realized that he was in the blast zone and had used all of his movement options, and Lil Cap is still alive, finally falling, losing his first stock a minute and a half into this game. Starlight has torn apart everybody in front of him so far today, except the one set against Isidru, and he got the salty run back. Lil Cap just has the answer, though.
Lil Cap doing so well, dancing around all these cannon movements. Look at him just pressure this. He's found the weakness in cannon. Just get right in its face, throw out hitboxes, and keep the pressure going. Don't let them throw out moves. Don't be defensive. Don't back up, because you'll just give them all the space to work with. Lil Cap, you can see him just approaching Starlight at every turn, throwing these hitboxes out. Following up with the hammer. Starlight looking for the kill, but misses, and that is it. That is the tournament. Lil Cap bringing it down. Stop side air to complete this tournament and bring it to a head. Lil Cap is the grand champion of the Spring Fling and a 1v1